street performing since 2012, so about 5 years or a little bit more. It's basically putting your art out to people who hadn't seen it before. I think it's the best testing ground because when people who weren't expecting to see you, weren't paying to specifically go and see you, are your audience, then it really shows that you have to be really good.
It's not in the way. I've been busking for just over 6 months now, so it's still quite fresh. Today is my first day on Burke Street.
For the Burke Street Mall, there's always been auditions that they hold to make sure that it's not just anybody who comes into the mall and busks.
There's something really, I don't know, I think people that are walking past seem to just really get engaged with, I think, street performers.
Now what they're saying is they want to publicly audition people to get them in. And I think it's a little unfair because, first of all, you never know what's happening with people's vibe that day. It's always changing. So if people are just not in a good mood, that's going to affect you not getting in the mall. Or if you ask all your friends and family to come down and you have 1 million supporters and the council don't know, you're going to get in. So it's a little bit biased in that way.
The Burke Street auditions, I actually agree with it. A lot of people think that the general public is going to choose who gets in or who does not. That's not the case. The case is the street performances will be held on Burke Street, so it's the same environment that you'll actually be performing on when traditionally it's just been in a building in the council. So it's going to be held the exact same. It's going to have the same panel of people writing down what they like, what they don't like, and asking questions, but it'll just be in a more public place so people can see it and see the variety of acts that are actually possibly going to be on Burke Street.
When we first started, we weren't the best band, but we were accepted into the mall because we had something, and over time we kind of worked at our craft. And now, we'd probably pass a public audition, but back then we may have not. So it's a really good place to kind of learn and kind of grow as a musician as well, and just letting people come in through a public audition, it doesn't seem right.
They're also trying to stop people who make something at home get a different permit, and I agree with that completely because they take up too many spots of the normal performers. Like you'll see 5 people in a row selling spray-painted vinyls.
I've been busking 4 years and 9 months. The best thing is the warm feeling you get from making people happy. The surprise that they get when you say that certain things are just by donation.
Busking street theatre encompasses a lot of different things. It's very complicated to just lump it into one thing. And when somebody brings their act or their work out into the street and earns donations through that, I consider that busking rather than selling a product. Or in the case of the balloon artists, yes, they sell a product, but this is a product that's going to last an hour or so. It's not exactly, it's still donation based.
The rules mean that I will have to finish busking. Like my heart being ripped out, knowing that I can't do something I love, that I can't not have people enjoy what I do anymore because they don't want it here anymore, but it's something that brings colour and it brings happiness. I can't continue.
It's not in the way that you came back to me. It's not in the way